I decided to do the NPQH because I've been a deputy head for 3 years now, and I've kind of always just fallen into leadership roles, and this was the first role I actually went for. And whilst I've been there, I kind of thought, well, I like the responsibility, I like the sense of being responsible for the school and the children, and maybe I want a little bit more. So I chose Best Practice Network because when I was looking at the programmes, it seemed very well organised. The information was there from the start. When I got onto the programme, it's quite a process to get onto the programme. So it's quite a relief when I did. And when I did, the communication was really good, and they were in touch a lot and were really clear about the process of the programme, what I had to do. So I knew what was coming, although it's been more detailed since I've started, but I definitely had a really clear picture of what I was taking on. There's been loads of highlights for me, actually. I think my location in Cornwall can sometimes make me feel quite isolated in my role. We're a local authority school, so I don't get that sort of trust academy mix of going out and seeing other schools. Also, coming here, meeting people from lots of different locations and lots of different settings has been really valuable for my development. And we get a real buzz from talking to each other and boring each other with education, because sometimes you don't get that chance to, not everyone's interested on your day. So that ability to have that professional discussion, go back to theory, go back to research, and then take it home and have that time to filter it through. It's been really useful. It's had a massive impact on my practice back at school. So the online bit was a kind of a new take on for me in terms of sort of training. So normally you do the one course and then that's it, and you get a nice certificate and all done. So this is much more cumulative, and they've managed it really well in letting the bits you have to do bit by bit, if you know what I mean. So it wasn't all laid out there. So once you've done one section, one cycle, you get the next one. So it was really clearly laid out. Once you've uploaded things and you've got used to how that works, it's really simple. So yeah, no, I've had no problems with it. So like I said, it's just nice to be in a room with other people. It's nice to be collaborative so it's not all, chalk and talk. So there's a bit of presentation, and then it's very much us talking about it might be ethics, it might be leadership, we're looking at cultures and ethos. And so being able to share ideas with people doing the same thing, it's been brilliant, and bouncing ideas off each other is really, really useful. So part of the programme is one-to-one coaching and also group coaching. So the one-to-one coaching, my coach is fantastic. So the first time I did it, I've done coaching before, but it's always a bit uncomfortable talking about yourself. And so I had to get used to sort of the questions of why am I doing this? Why am I moving into headship? And I think that's quite uncomfortable at times, but she was so good at sort of teasing those answers out of me and making me think, oh, actually, maybe I can do this. Maybe I've got enough experience. And then where do I need to go? How am I going to improve? So they've been really, really useful. Yeah, I think when you first start the NPQH, I know myself, I was a bit reticent to think, am I in the right place to do this? Am I going to be able to manage my current role, which is, that takes up a huge amount of your life and hours with thinking about this. But actually, the two have gone really well together, and it's the thinking that I've done on this course and on the online modules have really helped with my own leadership in my own school. So actually, yeah, just do it, because it has been really useful. And I can see, I'm just starting to think like, yeah, maybe I can be ahead. That's quite exciting. Okay, so the first module was about leadership and ethics, and about your own vision and your own ethics. And that was a really interesting one. So my head will kill me, but I have started to sort of look and go, I'm not sure I would have done it like that, or I'm not sure I would have gone forward. Or conversely, looking at him, so I can see why you've done that. I can see why you did that, or asked that question, or were like that with that member of staff. So it's made me really, really think about the impact I can have, and the idea of team and collaboration and all of these things. So yeah, it's had a really direct impact. So going back even now, I'm thinking, what am I going to do when I get back to school? I've got 5 hours on the train to think about it. So yeah, it's been extremely useful with my development.